We are here at the Sweet Shop New York City, NYC, and we're here with Kelly the Candyman. Kelly, tell us a little bit about the store and its origins.
Well, roughly about 2 years ago, my wife and partner and I, after years of saying, where can you get ice cream and candy late at night on the Upper East Side, we decided to basically build our own shop. So 2 years of labor of love finding the space and taking the background of my wife being a designer, we decided to make a fun place. And basically with my background in amusements, with my grandmother worked for Walt Disney, I worked for Bud Hurlbut as a kid, we wanted to bring an emotional spark to people, not only just having candy, because that's really not what we sell fun, and great candy and ice cream just come along with it.
So tell us a little bit about some of the things that we see around the shop. Like I know you have Carmen Miranda Mondays. Fill us in on those kinds of fun things.
Well, one of the first things we purchased for the store for display was a Carmen Miranda head that you'll hopefully catch on camera. And basically she's filled with the lollipops, that the unicorn pops. And we put the Chunkies on her as a little joke.
I know there's like several sections of the store, and we're going to actually go to each of those sections, but tell us a little bit about how you came up with each section.
Well, the first section is Little Sweeties. One of the things my wife and I love is Swedish candy. So we took our likenesses as children and had them made into a discernible logo for Swedish candy. And then you get an old-fashioned candy bag, you get a clean scoop that half of New York hasn't touched, and you get to mix and match your flavors and make your own bag. Another thing people love to do is personalize their bag. We have a complete rubber stamp collection, and you can personalize your bag for gifts, just for your own stash, just to make having candy fun.
So Kelly the Candyman, I want you to take us through some of your favorites here at the Sweet Shop NYC.
Cool. First thing is our world famous Butter Crunch. This is made for us specifically for the shop, and we love it so much we've actually made ice cream into it. Another thing that is truly unique are the Luxardo Cherries. Now, I am a big cherry fan, and these are the best cherries in the world. They're what made the Manhattan cocktail famous. And then for you, I've got one of our Little Sweeties collection. This is one of our sour skulls. It's part of our Little Sweeties collection of 30 different Swedish candies that we have that you can pick and mix your own self.
It's sweet and sour, and it's not too soft and it's not too hard. It's like perfect, and it's highly, I get a raspberry flavor in there.
And one of the beautiful things about what you're eating is it's completely natural. There's no GMOs, there's no high fructose corn syrup, there are no additives whatsoever. It's pure natural Swedish candy.
That's awesome.
And that's why it's become so popular in this country. The other thing is our world famous bacon candy. And we've been recognized by New York Magazine for having some of the best candy in New York, and we were picked for bacon candy. So if you want something salty and savory and sweet is not your kick of the day, this is a really, really good candy. My friends from Chicago, La Di Da's, made by Whimsical Candy.
Can you show them the back of that?
You betcha. This is pure candy heaven. It's a dark chocolate pedestal with white chocolate nougat, swirled with sea salty caramel, and it is delightfully delicious. The other thing, which is one of the house favorites, is all the marshmallows from Joe Mart Chocolates in Brooklyn. Hi, Michael. And his grandson's namesake, the Jake Witch. It's 2 Tate cookies, chocolate chip, smothered in beautiful handmade marshmallows, rolled in either mini chocolate chips or mini M&Ms. One of the house favorites. And one of our newest comers from Bacon Bites is the chocolate covered bacon Twinkie. It's a real Twinkie with a generous slab of real delicious cured bacon dipped in dark chocolate.
Wow.
And then my favorite chocolate from a dark and pure standpoint is Rocca. It's made out in Brooklyn. It's ethically sourced, bean to bar, virgin. It's vegan and also has no uglies whatsoever, making this an incredible, and this is my wife's favorite actually, the maple and nibs, and you can actually taste a banana hue when you have it. It's absolutely fabulous.
Thank you. We are going to have to check out some of those, and I think we're going to do a little tour around the store. So, Kelly the Candyman, tell us about this little section of your wonderful emporium.
Well, this is our Little Sweeties collection. 30 varieties of imported Swedish candies, and this is the only thing in the store that's self-serve. That's why we don't like you to touch the candy, but we'll be happy to give you a sample. We have Hot Lips, which are like Swedish fish, only much more kissable. We have Chewy Chews and Sour Skulls. We have a full line of Swedish licorice. The chalks are just like Good and Plenty. Our best sellers, Harry and Luca, are block strawberry and black semi-salty licorice. We have Froggers, sweet mushrooms, chocolate-covered bears, and one of my favorites, the bananas. So basically, you get a nice old-fashioned candy bag just like this. We give you a clean scoop that half of New York hasn't touched, and you get to mix and match your own perfect bag. And if you'd like, you can even adorn this with rubber stamps and personalize it to make your candy bag special.
I'm looking at some things that are really familiar to me from my childhood. What is this stuff?
This is all stuff from Retroland, as we call it. We specialize in the hard-to-find candies from our childhood, like candy necklaces, candy buttons, Jolly Rancher, and a stick. Not the little ones.
Hard.
Remember when you lick these into knives, boys and girls?
Yeah.
And bottle caps.
In the roll.
In the roll.
In the roll.
Absolutely.
It's hard to find. So it looks like we have some more retro stuff, right?
Oh, my favorites. Fizzies are back, folks. We carry most flavors here at the Sweet Shop. My favorite, orange, grape, and root beer. We just recently made a root beer float out of one.
Really?
It was a blast from the past. Heading along in our nostalgia and retro section, we have Boston baked beans, lemon heads, gobstoppers, our famous bacon candy. We also sell, near all the hospitals, we sell a lot of candied Band-Aids, believe it or not.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, we have them in gummies, and we also have them in chocolate. We have sizzling bacon candy. Think Pop Rocks meets Porky the Pig. It's delicious. And we have a lot of sour heads here. We start our collection off with sour toxic waste. We tend to stock just the special editions, but we do have some of the regular on stock as well. This has mystery flavors in it, which are really delicious. Sour City also has Warhead Twists, which are really cool and flavorful. Warhead's Chewy Sours, and what wouldn't be sour with some crybaby tears. We also have stuff like Mallow Cups, Cup of Gold, Touch of Coconut, and then other vintage things like Necco Wafers, Sixlet, Smarties, and small Charleston Chews. We have licorice pipes and fun dips in very respectable sizes.
Awesome.
And one of my childhood favorites, ice cubes. We also have a full candy bar selection. You won't find any stuff like Milky Ways or Three Musketeers here because you can find those everywhere. We have stuff like Fifth Avenue bars.
Hard to find.
Clark bars.
Awesome.
O. Henry bars.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
And whatchamacallits.
Oh, that is hard to
We
find.
sell a tremendous amount of whatchamacallits because they aren't sold
Yeah.
everywhere else. My favorite Reese's, the Nutrageous bar.
I haven't seen that.
It's so delicious. The $100,000 bar. It's gotten smaller with age, I guess all things do. We have Spuds and Idaho. We have Chunkies. And for the Charleston Chew lovers, we don't have one, we don't have two, but we have all three Charleston Chew flavors. And if you like yours frozen, ask for them. We keep these frozen in the freezer for you.
What more could you want? I mean, this is like heaven.
Yeah, growing up in California, I was a big Annabelle candy fan. And we have Unos, Abba Zabbas, Rocky Roads, Looks, and Big Hunks, all from Annabelle's. We have a full line of nerds and fun stuff, because you can't always eat all candy. So we have kaleidoscopes and googly eyes and emergency clown noses, just for fun's sake. And remember I told you we were big Doctor Who nerd fans? We actually have emergency bow ties, should you get beamed up in the TARDIS. Mary Jane's. We have a full line of sauces from praline sauces to island sauce to chocolate sauces, all handmade by somebody's mother in Houston, Texas. We have Brooklyn Spoonables. My friend Michelle Lewis makes some beautiful salted caramels, spicy chili caramel, and my favorite, the Brooklyn Butterscotch. And then Coop's Micro, this is just the coolest jar in the whole wide world, Coop's Micro Hot Fudge. These guys are out in Massachusetts. For our friends who are vegan, it also comes in a vegan selection. Delicious. Put this on fruit, put this on ice cream, you can't go wrong. And then, like again, we have old-fashioned crows and dots. We have jujubes and juicy fruits. And for those folks who remember a Reggie bar, this is the closest thing out there for a Reggie bar. So if you're missing that, come and get a Bun Salty Caramel. It's pretty close. This is my fire department down here. I have atomic fireballs. We have, I don't know if you can put that on your thing, but it's blank Kickin' jelly beans. They're habanero infused jelly beans. We have hot tamales. We have 3 Alarm hot tamales. These are relatively new and delicious. And I also have both the chewy and regular red hots for your cinnamony, fiery deliciousness. And then I guess we can wrap it up with candy that's ice cream, astronaut ice cream, both in the pellets and in the old-fashioned freeze-dried pack.
A must.
Well, thank you, Miss Candy Blog, for visiting the wonderland we call the Sweet Shop NYC.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
Sweetness is meant to be shared, so take a little care package with you, and remember to share sweetness with anybody, everybody, and everybody.